This is the Progetto 46, a Tier 8 auto-reloading Italian premium medium tank, one of the most highly regarded Tier 8s in the game, and probably is the best Tier 8 medium, right up there with the Chimera. Now, what makes this tank so strong is the insane mobility, plus the great gun depression, and its 240 damage per shot, 3-shell autoloader that dumps all 3 shells out in a matter of 5 seconds. And while this vehicle may be highly requested and wanted to get in the World of Tanks Blitz community, there's actually a free version of it, and it's just as good in my opinion, the P.44 Pantera. Now, while this vehicle may be a bigger silhouette, while it may have worse armor, which is actually quite impressive to say that, but this tank does have a very impressive gun. It carries a very type or similar auto-reloading gun with 3 shells dealing 225 damage per shot, gets all 3 of the shells out in 6 seconds, and it's able to reload each shell one at a time. Now, unlike the Progetto, this thing actually has very good standard pen, which means that for a free-to-play player out there, you don't need to load really much premium rounds. But even if you do, the premium on this tank at 272, yeah, that's going to basically cut through any Tier 8 you're aiming at. Maybe not a Tiger 2, but yeah, if you're aiming at the front of a Tiger 2, you're probably not running this tank right. So what's great about the tank? Well, as I said, it's got that interclip, but as well, it's so incredibly mobile. This tank makes the Pantera look slow, which is not an easy feat. You're going to see just how incredibly quick this tank is, and it actually makes it super enjoyable. This is basically like you get a Panther, and then you just scrap all the armor off of it. The sides on this tank are literally nothing, but doesn't matter when it's such a fun vehicle to run. Now, having that auto-reloading capability makes this one of the most flexible tanks in the game, because you have the ability to shoot it like a single shot. And let's say you miss a shot, well, no biggie, you just reload that single shell, and you're back on track. So you can see we've already got 2 shells loaded, and 3. Very quick reloads overall. Let's maybe get a shot into the Indian Panzer. There's 1 shell. Are we going to be able to get a second out? There you go, there's 2 shells out, and with that, that is 408 hit points we dumped off of that guy in just that short burst. And we've already got 2 shells loaded back, and there's number 3. So when you think about it, we've just dumped an entirety, like a pretty big dump into that guy as well. There's a shot into the T-49. Let's see if this Indian wants a shell as well. There you go. And is he going to let me get one more out? Well, there you have it. So that's about 600 hit points now into the enemies. We've dumped almost 1,000 off into the Indian Panzer himself, and we dumped 1 into the T-49 as well. And again, we're just reloading one after another. So let's go for the 49 on the move. We did miss him, but, well, looks like this guy's going to die anyway. You dead. And now, oh, that's going to suck. Back up, back up. Oh, holy moly, that scared the living daylights out of me. Oh, my God. I really expected that guy to shoot me. All right, well, it looks like we're fine for now. We got that ISU still. He's obviously a very deadly target. We've gotten 1 shell into him. Maybe we'll get another. There's 2 shells, and aiming, and Mr. 3. There you go. 3 shots into the ISU 152. We're probably going to out-reload him, and hopefully this 34-1, which he did do, finished him off. Again, 2 more seconds, and we've got our second shell loaded in. Like, that is how incredibly quick the reload is on this tank. There you go. We finished off you, and then we're aiming on the AMX already. You can see why I think this is an extremely enjoyable Tier 8. It's got that good penetration, able to easily get through vehicles like that, which, granted, don't have much armor, but it makes that not so much armor even so much easier to penetrate. Now, this game, we didn't do amazing. We did pretty decent. Helped out our team win on the medium side. The enemy opponents we went up against weren't anything too special. Yeah, they lost both sides, and that's surprising because both teams went down. I was really expecting to just see the entirety of the enemy team push up, and then bye-bye went me. But I think because the enemy team actually pushed some of their tanks just in the back, they didn't really do much, so we just steamrolled right through. But there you have it, the first game of the Pantera, a pretty solid one at that. Let's get one more out and see if we can continue that good streak, or we're going to die very quickly. I have had my fair share of bad moments in this tank, because it has basically no armor. Vehicles like T-49s, yeah, they basically turn you into mush. A vehicle like a Standard B, that tank can shoot Hesh at your sides, and oh, it hurts so bad. You got to be very careful when you're up against other auto-loaders. It does have its fair share of drawbacks, but because it's got that auto-reloader capability, it doesn't suffer as much compared to other auto-loading tanks where once you shoot off, you're kind of in a very poor situation. So here we go. Once again, let's see how this tank's able to perform. Now, in this scenario here, I'm actually going to go up this hill and probably drive away. I can see that my team is not wanting to go with me, so Yeah, I don't really know what to expect. Maybe they are going to come this way, but I'm going to be very cautious. Obviously, I don't have the most hit points. Like, for a medium tank, this thing carries quite a bit, but yeah, against heavies, not so much. So let's see what we can do here. Yeah, that heavy's got 2,050. So let's see. Is there anybody waiting over here for me? Hello? No. Okay, that's surprising. I was expecting at least somebody to be there, but oh, mama. We're going to back up. Nice tap, though, into that guy's cupola. There's a sheriff, and with that, I'm the only one here. Oh, boy. Oh, and there's a standard B. I hate standard B so much. Die! Get out of my way. Oh, my God. This is pain, 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 pain. That's all I'm feeling right now. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Woof. Take a deep breath. Is this FE going to poke it? I don't think so. It doesn't look like he is, at least. You never know, though. We've got our 704 off to the side, and with that, I don't think the entire enemy team pushed this way, or at least most of their team. So what that means is possibly I can try and clear this FE. Oh, baby. There's one shell in. Oh, and the 704 got a beefy shot as well. I'm sorry, dude, but you're going straight back into the garage. There you have it. Already tank cleared. You're welcome there, Mr. 704. Yep. I didn't want that guy. Oh. That scared the bejesus out of me. I'm hoping that there's nobody over there. All right, let's aim in on this guy now. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hope the 704 takes that shot. If he doesn't, I'm going to try and flank. So I'm going to say hold. I don't want cap locks on. All right, so hopefully he's going to hold. And then what I'm going to be able to do is come up to the side of him. Maybe, just maybe, we're going to be able to get some big shells out into him. Hello, comrade. Oh, yeah, there's one nice tap. And maybe the 704 is going to be able to get a shell out. Come on, pen him. Pen him in the side, 704. Do it, you butt. Or don't. Or just kind of sit there and say, nah, that's not my thing, dude. All right, well, that's fine. We're going to get 1, 2, and let's get that third shell out. Boop. Oh, no. 704, what are you doing? You're just kind of screwing me. Don't you love when you help your teammates out and then they're like, yeah, that's cool. I'm not going to help you. We're just going to keep on backing up here. I'm going to keep on backing up. All right, let's see if we can get some shells into you. You want to play with me. You think you can fight the mighty Pantera. Yeet! Oh, yeah, here we go. This is what I'm talking about. 2 shells into the Pantera. Come on, 704. And 3 shells. Oh. Well, he dies either way, so I can't really complain all too much. You can see where the not amazing DPM can let you down. You know, if you're fighting a super heavy like that, that thing's got an insane amount of hit points. It can be quite tricky. But hey, the 704 did come back to help me. We probably could have beat that VK either way, but hey, we did good. The 704 did help me out, and with that, we were able to do 2,321 damage. So again, pretty dang solid. As you can see, both the games we played in this tank were great, and I've been playing this tank all day. I don't really know how my average win rate is. There you go, 73%. It's such a fun vehicle because of that great mobility. It's got one of the best powder weights in Tier 8 at a 24.5, super quick. And while the DPM's not great on base numbers, it's so good when you add in that fantastic pen and that auto-reloading capability. Plus, by the way, this thing has 8 degrees of gun depression. Overall, I love this tank. It's one of my favorite tier 8s in the game, especially for it being free. I've been tempted so many times to permanently enrich it, but obviously at this point, that's kind of useless. So hopefully all of you enjoyed today's video. If you would like to see more like this on other tier 8s and tier 9s I think are great, please consider smashing that subscribe button down below. But other than that, stay happy, stay healthy, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. Bye-bye.